Kia ora, everyone, and welcome to Wellington, the coolest little capital in the world. Tucked away at the southern tip of New Zealand's North Island, this city is a vibrant hub of culture, creativity, and seriously good coffee. They say you can't beat Wellington on a good day, and honestly, even on a not-so-good day, it's still pretty epic. Get ready, because we're about to dive deep into what makes this windy city so incredibly special. First up, let's talk about the heart of the city's creative scene, Te Papa Tongarua, New Zealand's National Museum. This place is more than just a museum. It's an interactive journey through the nation's history, art, and natural environment. You could literally spend an entire day here and still not see everything, from colossal squid to powerful Mbori cultural treasures. Te Papa tells the story of New Zealand in a way that's engaging for everyone. The best part? General admission is completely free, making it a must-do for any visitor. The exhibitions are constantly changing, so there's always something new to discover. Whether you're interested in earthquakes, unique wildlife, or the country's social history, Te Papa has you covered. Now, if you're a movie buff, you've come to the right place. Wellington is affectionately known as Wellywood for a reason. It's the home of WT Workshop, the special effects and prop company behind blockbuster films like The Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and Avatar. You can take a tour of the WT Cave and get up close with incredible props, costumes, and creatures from your favorite movies. It's a surreal experience to see the craftsmanship and detail that go into creating these cinematic worlds. The artists and technicians here are true masters of their craft, and the tour gives you a fascinating peek behind the curtain of movie magic. It's an absolute dream for any fan of fantasy and sci-fi. But Wellington's magic isn't just confined to studios. For one of the best views in the city, you have to ride the iconic Wellington cable car. This historic red funicular has been chugging its way up the steep hill from Lambton Quay to the suburb of Kelburn for over 100 years. The 5-minute ride itself is a charming experience, passing through colorful light tunnels, but the real reward is at the top. You're greeted with breathtaking panoramic views of the city, the harbor, and the surrounding hills. It's the perfect spot for that quintessential Wellington photo. Once you're at the top, you're right at the entrance to another city treasure, the Wellington Botanic Garden. This sprawling 25-hectare garden is a peaceful oasis high above the urban hustle. You can wander through native forests, admire the vibrant colors of the Lady Norwood Rose Garden, and explore the serene Begonia House. The garden is beautifully maintained, and there are walking paths to suit all fitness levels. In the summer, it's a popular spot for picnics and outdoor concerts. It's a wonderful place to connect with New Zealand's unique flora and simply relax and enjoy the fresh air. After all that exploring, you're going to need some fuel, and Wellington's food and coffee scene is legendary. The city is famous for its laneway culture, especially around Cuba Street. This bohemian precinct is the buzzing alternative heart of Wellington, filled with quirky cafes, vintage shops, and street art. You can't walk more than a few steps without smelling freshly roasted coffee beans. Wellingtonians take their coffee very seriously, and you'll find some of the world's best flat whites right here. Just grab a seat at any of the countless cafes, like Fidel's or Florididus, and soak up the creative vibe. And the food. Oh, the food. From cheap and cheerful eats to high-end dining, Wellington has it all. The city is a melting pot of global cuisines. Head to Hannah's Laneway, also known as the Pizza Slice of Heaven, for gourmet peanut butter, craft beer, and handmade chocolates. For a fantastic brunch, you're spoiled for choice. For dinner, you can find everything from amazing Malaysian food on Cuba Street to fresh seafood down at the waterfront. The city also hosts Wellington on a Plate, an annual food festival that takes the culinary scene to a whole new level. It's a foodie paradise, plain and simple. Now, let's talk about that famous Wellington wind. Yes, the city has a reputation for being windy, and it's not wrong, but locals embrace it as part of the city's character. The wind funnels through the Cook Strait, creating some blustery days. But it also means the air is fresh, and the skies are often crystal clear. Don't let it put you off, just bring a good windbreaker. The waterfront is a great place to experience the elements. You can walk or cycle along the harbor, watch the ferries come and go, and admire the public art installations, like the iconic Solace in the Wind statue. If you have a bit more time, a visit to Zealandia Eco Sanctuary is an absolute must. Just a short drive from the city center, this is a groundbreaking conservation project. It's a fully fenced urban sanctuary where New Zealand's native wildlife can thrive, safe from introduced predators. Walking through Zealandia is like stepping back in time. You can see rare and endangered birds like the kaka roaming free in their natural habitat. If you're really lucky, you might even spot a tuatara, a unique reptile that's a living fossil. And evening tours to hear the chorus of nocturnal birds is an unforgettable experience. For those who love a good hike and even more stunning views, a trip up to the Mount Victoria Lookout is essential. You can drive up, but the walk through the forest trails is much more rewarding. From the summit, you get a stunning 360-degree view of the entire city, the harbor, and even the distant South Island on a clear day. It's another spot made famous by the Lord of the Rings films It's, where the hobbits hid from the Nazgul. It's the perfect place to watch the sunset as the city lights begin to twinkle below. Let's not forget the political side of the capital. A visit to the Parliament buildings is a fascinating way to understand New Zealand's government. The most distinctive building is the Beehive, the executive wing of Parliament. You can take a free guided tour that takes you through the key buildings, explaining the country's political history and processes. It's surprisingly interesting and gives you a great insight into Kiwi democracy. The architecture itself is a unique blend of old and new, reflecting the nation's journey. And finally, what makes Wellington truly special is its people and its atmosphere. It's a compact city, and almost everything is within walking distance, which gives it a friendly, village-like feel despite being a capital. It's a city that champions creativity, diversity, and individuality. You'll see it in the street performers on Cuba Street, the colorful murals on building walls, and the lively weekend markets by the waterfront. There's a sense of community here. It's really welcoming. So, whether you're here for the coffee, the culture, the movies, or the nature, Wellington delivers in a big way. It's a city with a huge heart and a powerful creative spirit. It might be windy, but it will definitely blow you away. Thanks for joining me on this virtual tour of Wellington. I hope you've been inspired to visit this cool little capital for yourself. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures. See you next time.